Hi team, so it's Selena. I decided to, since Nicole and I are working together in this group to basically motivate our challengers and coaches, and she was mainly taking care of the motivation and posts and the accountability. I figured I'd try and give something which is personal development. I've been studying a lot on personal development and how to achieve my goals and how to be successful in what we're doing here together. So today I'm going to be speaking about how achieving. So how did it work for me? I basically tried to achieve, I had a goal, a fitness and health goal. And for 2 years, 3 years, I couldn't get there. And then finally, I started in September with you guys. And I was able to achieve all my goals within 2 months. So how did I do that? So my first thing, my goal was fitness and health. What I wanted to do was lose 10 pounds and get fit, get lean, get strong, not very strong, but like have a fit body. And I had to establish my goals. So I don't know, like your goals can be also fitness. I'm going to use fitness as an example since we're all here supporting our fitness and our health. But it could be financial, it can be environmental, it can be work, it can be anything. It can be your purpose. But so my goal was to, I had several, but we're going to use fitness. My goal was essentially to lose 10 pounds, get fit, and get healthy. So my step one was to buy a challenge pack with Nicole, the Shakeology. So I started using Shakeology every day. I started working out 30 minutes a day. I started drinking more water. I started going to bed earlier. I tried to get my 6 to 7, tried 8 hours of sleep. And obviously it didn't always, and nothing was always perfect, but I tried. So, and I also dialed in on my nutrition. So, how did I do all this? How did I organize myself? And it's by creating a to-do list. So I created myself a daily to-do list, because what happens is that usually you have these goals, but then everything kind of just escapes itself. Like the day just runs away from us. We just have tons of stuff to do. And then what I needed to do was take control of my day. I needed to know exactly where I was going, how I was going to do it, and the things that I absolutely had to accomplish that specific day. And then once all my tasks are done, move on to the next day and create my to-do list for the next day. And when I say a to-do list, I don't mean a to-do list that you just, put one thing on top of the list, put another thing on top of the list, put another thing, and then all of a sudden you just get overwhelmed. There's 100 things on your to-do list when you started your day with 10 things on your to-do list. Like, I'm talking about the vital things that you need to do in your day. So what did I do? So every night, you can do it in the morning, your to-do list, you can do it in the evening. For me, the evening works. So once I put the kids to bed, I have young kids. So once I put the kids to bed, and finished up, like for example, laundry or cleaning up the kitchen, whatever it was, then I would go to my room, close the door, and I would go on, I downloaded an app where you can take a paper and pen, and I wrote my to-do list down. So for example, if I had to make a dentist appointment for the kids the next day, if I had to make lunches, basically anything that absolutely needs to get done that day. But then what else did I include on this list? So what I did every single day is I included three things that would help me attain my fitness goals and my health goals. So for example, drink my Shakeology every day was on my to-do list. So I had to make sure that I checked that box. And then I also checked in with you guys and basically logged in my shake. So I had shake. Then I had 30-minute workout. I had to check that off. Drink 3, well, actually I have 4 liters. I figured I put 4. So if I was lucky and got to 4, that was amazing. But put 4 liters, drink 4 liters of water every day. And then I had at 7 o'clock, stop eating, because I would stop eating at 7 because I realized for my body, once I stopped consuming food as of 7 p.m., I don't know, I would go to sleep and then my body would just naturally transformed through the night. Like it just worked. So maybe because I was able to get the sleep, or I do intermittent fasting as well, but that's another subject for another day. So I would stop eating at 7 o'clock. Then I had go to bed by 10 p.m. Obviously, that 10 p.m. was a little early, but by 11 o'clock, what I did is I made sure that I was lying in bed and with the light off and trying to go to sleep or relaxing or meditate, whatever it is. Like I was lying down in the dark by 11 o'clock. I know it's not easy, but that was a sacrifice I was willing to make sure that I finally got to my fitness and health goals. If I was, for example, the next day, if I was going out, well, then I had to meal prep. Like I didn't want to show up. Like if we're doing the 21-day fix, or if anybody has the containers, I didn't want to show up to someone's home or dinner or whatever it is with all my containers. So what I did is if I was going to my parents or my in-laws or some family, they knew that I was watching my nutrition. So sometimes as a backup, if they didn't have anything healthy for me, I would show up with my container food. So I had my protein, my veggies, my fruits. I had all that as a backup in their fridge in case they were eating Chinese food, or I don't know, whatever it was that wasn't healthy. So those were steps that I took every day. So on every single day, I had a check that I had to check off that I was doing. And that's the thing, but don't put anything on the list that you know you can't do the next day. So for example, if I knew that I am not going to be able to stop eating at 7 o'clock because I'm going out for dinner, I took that off my list. I pushed that out. I'm like, I'm not going to put on a list, because when you finally complete your list and you've gone through your goals, like don't overwhelm yourself with your goals. It's like, well, I'm going to do this, and this. No, do it slowly, do it gradually, and make it make sense. So when you go to sleep and you've checked absolutely everything off your list, you feel amazing. It's like going to sleep without clutter. So all of a sudden now you have a healthy brain. You not just have a healthy body. You're consuming your Shakeology. It's giving you the energy. It's giving you the nutrients that you need. Then your workouts, it's like getting you going, and you're a happier person. You're a healthier person. And then your water, it's cleaning out your system. It's flushing all the toxins out. So there's all these things. Or even you go to sleep, and when you're sleeping, it just basically, your body restores itself. So these are all things that you can do to try and attain your fitness goals. And that's what happened to me. So within 2 months, I was able to attain my my fitness goal, and beyond. At this point, I've lost more weight. I'm more fit than I ever thought. Last time I was this weight, I swear I was in high school. I've never had muscles like last time. I had muscles and like no flabby, like I don't know how you say it in English, but papillon arms, Oprah arms, I guess you can say. That never happened in my life. And I was a big athlete as a young child. So that's the thing. When you put your mind to something, you can do it. And that's why. So I want everybody to if you can, try and do a to-do list. Try and do a little one. You know what you have to do the next day for the kids or for yourself. And then just put 3 things that you need to do. So you already have your workout that you need to do. You already have your Shakeology that you need to do. So what's the next thing? I don't know. Drink more water. Just put those things on your list and